season, baby. Still for 7 podcast. You already know what it is, man. Gang, you already know what it is, man. Still a gang, it's a gang, it's the gang. You already know what it is, man. Going for that motherfucking Super Bowl, yeah.
Steelers for 7, yeah, we about to go get it. Still a game, we win it. Go down in the trenches, yeah. We ain't trying to kick it like Drake, we do it for the Sixes, then we can kick it. Yeah, this our division, the other 3 go missing. Come on, let's get it, yeah. This our division, Super Bowl, let's win it. Steelers for 7, yeah, we about to go get it. Still a gang, we win it. Go down in the trenches, yeah. We ain't trying to kick it like Drake, we do it for the Sixes, then we can kick it. Yeah, this our division, the other 3 go missing. Come on, let's get it. Yeah, this our division. Super Bowl, let's win it. Still a nation, what's going on? What up? It's your man Cav Easy here, man. Joined by my guy Dread. What's good, bro?
What's good? Thank you for having me again, tapping in with Steelers for 7 podcast.
You already know, man. You already know. Sunday is going down. You already know. Steelers are making another trip. It's another away game. It's a 4:30, 4:25, however, somewhere around there. Afternoon game. Going to Denver, man. Shout out to everybody that's popping up. You feel me? Watching the show. Shout out to everybody. We live on Twitch right now. We live on YouTube right now. And we live on X right now. You feel me? If Dredd doing something, he might be live on TikTok over there. I don't know. Shout out to him. You feel me? Follow him over there. You know what I'm saying? I seen a couple videos today.
Yes, sir.
A lot of them joints funny, man. But yo, we have an injury report.
Oof.
You know, we got guys that didn't practice, but there's some ruins out there for those that's taking a look at the bottom of the screen, man. Right now, Russell Wilson is questionable for Sunday. Roman Wilson with his ankle is questionable for Sunday. Now, him being questionable, I was like, okay, all right, it's an opportunity there, but I don't think he's going to play. A questionable rookie out there, doubt it. But the one official stretch we do have is Isaac Salamalu. He's out. With his pec, he's out. It's looking like that pec going to bother him for a while. You know?
Yeah.
He might be out. So it looked like maybe Spencer Anderson might start again. We'll see. We'll see how that goes, man. But just bow for those 3 names. You know, like how do you feel about Isaac being out, Russ being questionable, Roman being questionable? How you feel about those 3 guys there?
Isaac, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, you know, of course, speedy recovery to him. Wish him speedy recovery. Is it going to be significant? I think the Steelers, you know, Mike Tomlin prepares these kind of things. I think we can make do, maybe. As far as Roman Wilson, I mean, I've been waiting for his regular season debut because everybody knows that George Pickens cannot be our number 1 wide receiving target. He just can't be. And I mean, unless we want to put some more pressure, I mean, or put some more responsibility on Freiermuth to be a receiver, well, full time. And as far as Russ, everybody was hoping this would be Russ's revenge game, man, myself included. But you know, that was the number 1 question going into this week. I mean, it's like, well, if Russ is anything less than 100%, should we give the nod to Justin Fields? And I think so. Russ can't go if he's anything less than 100%. Start Fields. But yeah, judging by the way we looked last week, as far as the quarterback game, Fields did serviceable. He didn't make a lot of mistakes. I mean, he looked shaky on the first couple of snaps, but of course, that's to be expected. But yeah, I mean, he should do great. I mean, I'm expecting a hell of a lot better performance. For one, I'm expecting at least 1 touchdown out of him. We need to get at least 1 touchdown through the air and at least 1 rushing touchdown this game. That's one. That's a goal that we need to set for ourselves in this game. Set the tone offensively and just let them know that last week we were just getting our feet wet and this is the real deal. But yeah, I think we can manage.
Okay. No, I agree, man. I agree. I think with Justin getting a start last week, we didn't do too much with him. Like we didn't overload, his responsibilities. I
Right.
think if Russ is not going to go, they have a better package or a better, or more, even like more things for Justin Fields to do in this game. So all right, we know we're going with Justin Fields, so let's build around him as far as how the offense will go this week. Um,
Right.
so me, it's looking like it might be another game where we run the ball, but we're gonna do a lot of things. And you brought up Pat Fryermuth. I think this is a game where we utilize him a lot because Denver do have some good corners, man. They got Patrick Surtain over there. I forgot the other guy's name over there. But they're pretty solid over there, man. So we can utilize the middle of the field, get the running again, you know, thinking we could be able to pull that out. But that kind of leads to this, my first question.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, before we even get there, the guys that, as far as practice for today, Russell was limited, so he did practice a little bit. Patrick Queen was full. He had a growing situation. Um, Roman was limited today. Darius Rush is still in the concussion protocol. Well, he had a full practice today. He had the concussion situation. Dan Moore was full practice with his ankle, and Cam Hayward he had a rest day, and Larry O he was full practice with a knee situation. So it's looking like most of the guys gonna go, except for Isaac. He's the one that's like officially out right now, and it might be Roman and Russ might be out. They just might be out.
Yeah.
But all right, so my first question to you, Dred,
Mm-hmm.
right here on the screen. Did we lose? Can you hear me?
All right. Yeah. What was the first question?
All right, the question is, what could be the reason why the Steelers win versus the Broncos? I don't know what
Oh,
this is.
I got three. One, our defense playing lights out. That's the number one
Mhm.
reason. Number two is we can run the ball down their throats. Pause. Um, no, yeah. Number three, the third reason is well, Mike Tomlin might cook up a good enough strategy to where he can neutralize Bo Nix. Because Bo Nix, he didn't play that well, but then again, this is his first couple of games, so that's to be expected. So it won't really take a lot to neutralize him. A lot of people say, "Well, we don't know enough about Bo Nix to get game tape on him. He's a rookie playing in the NFL. How much more
Mhm.
game tape do you need?" We saw a little bit of a glimpse of what he can do, positives and negatives. All we got to do at this point is just make Bo Nix uncomfortable. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's one of the keys there. I just knowing how bad that the Broncos tackles were last week, seeing how
Yeah.
bad they were, man. TJ and Alex is about to have a crazy game, man. And
He
that's
gonna
going to
eat.
cause the front guys, all of them, to have a good game, very good game. Um, so it'll be our defense, I think, actually driving the force. But I think our offense is just going to be able to complement them again. Good running, like you want to have to run the ball, like to try to put on a track meet in Denver. I don't think that would be a smart strategy. But to go there and do what we do best and not fully rely on the defense, but count on the defense to do what they do. Offense just is gonna have to do what they did last week, but make it a little better because I think Justin Fields will have more options,
Oh
especially
yeah.
like I said with Pat Fryermuth, man. I think Pat is gonna have a nice game.
Yeah, and I think we definitely got the options to spread the ball around for sure, as far as our receiving core. And shoot, like I said,
Mhm.
we've got three good, if not great, running backs. That's one thing we need to focus off of, and that's one thing that I saw from the last game that I liked is that we switched the running game around. one to Cordell Patterson. And give Cordell Patterson a couple of runs. Give Najee. Of course, Najee's going to be the anchor of the running game, and of course, you got not Wallace. You got dang it, I forgot his name. What is our backup running back's name? I can't remember.
Jalen Warren.
Warren. There we go. Yeah, because I keep on forgetting. But yeah, definitely. Like I said, we got enough running back depth to make them think twice.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. They're gonna have to think twice. They're gonna have to think twice. But man, anything can happen any given Sunday. Jamie Foxx he got a movie about it. So I gotta ask this question, Dre.
Mm-hmm.
What could be the reason why the Steelers lose versus the Broncos?
We could lose. We could very well lose for the same reason we won last week: lack of touchdowns. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I think it's a real slim chance. But what are the odds that Bo Nix outscores Justin Fields?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it would have to be one of them crazy games.
Yeah, it'll have to be like some perfect storm, lightning in the bottle type ish. Another reason why we could lose this game is if Justin Fields were to make mistakes, if it rests solely on his shoulders, turnovers and miscues on his part, because we saw how shaky he started out for the first couple of snaps, so that very well could be a problem. And the third one is what I like to call the Steelers curse, because as much as I hate to admit it, even though it looks good on paper, the Steelers are known for dropping games like this, aka trap games. So I've already projected us to win this game. I'll give you my final score prediction later on in the video. But yeah, it's just a matter of us being underprepared and underestimating them.
Okay. For me, I like your point. I really like your point. For me, if the Steelers lose to the Broncos, it'll just really be turnovers. Like turn the ball over on offense. I think I don't think like last year is like, if you turn the ball over once, it's over. I think just the type of turnovers, like if it's like a Justin Fields fumble to snap and turnover right there, that can be like a momentum killer. You feel me? Like, 'cause, an interception, a team can kind of shake that off if the interception was like, all right, that was just a good play. But like one of them type of fumbles, it's like, come on, geez. So I want to say just turning the ball over and not being able to get to Bo Nix. Now, I feel Sean Payton is going to do a lot of trying to get the ball out of Bo Nix's hand early. So I think that it may be tough in the beginning to get the Bo Nix. I think they might be able to move the rock. Hopefully not. But if that's the case, that can be a thing that we can't. Like I said, if we turn it over and they have one of those type of drives, it's like, all right, man, it's going to take one of those timely half times and, you know what I'm saying, for the Steelers to come back. But I like your reason. And if I just add turnovers to it, that could be a reason why we lose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I agree. But I mean, for sure.
You know what I mean? So, what is your key matchup versus the Broncos?
Oh, my key matchup is going to be our wide receivers, mainly George Pickens versus their secondary, because we saw what George Pickens did last week, and of course, you got to know Sean Payton's got to be planning something for that. I think he might try to have their D-backs jam him up at the line, or they might try to double team him when he's deep. That's one of my key matchups.
Okay. My key matchup would be Patrick Queen, E-Rob, and Peyton Willis. Not Peyton Willis. Peyton Peyton Wilson. Being able to stop the run. To really put a halt to it.
Right.
Like just make it harder for Bo Nix. Like if you stop their run game, just put it all on Bo Nix. You know, we gonna use the words of Shaq. It's gonna be barbecue chicken. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's my key matchup. And if I had to pick another one, it would probably be Cortland Sutton versus JPJ, if that's the
Mhm.
matchup. You know what I mean? I want to see how not George Pickens. I want to see how Joey Porter fare against, you know, the bigger receivers. You
Yeah.
know, uh, they'll allow him to get away with a lot more physicality with the bigger receivers. So, you know, that'll be my second key matchup there.
Yeah, for sure.
And
That's another key.
also,
Yeah.
how about this one? This not up here, but how about this key matchup? Coach Tomlin versus Sean Payton. It's about time we separate the two.
Yeah.
They try to compare them to me. They even try to say Sean Payton is better than Mike Tomlin. Now it's like, all right, Coach T, shrimp fry noodle this guy.
For sure.
Separate that right there, man. Like, so that's one of the key matchups too, man. Head coach versus head coach. I got a new segment for the Friday shows, man, called With It or Nah.
Mm.
I'm gonna throw some things out there. This is 5. You feel me? Do this every week. 5
Yeah.
things related to this game, and you tell me if you with it or not.
Mhm.
First one, Alex Highsmith will have more sacks than TJ Watt versus the Broncos. Are you with it or nah?
I want to say I'm with it because they're going to try to neutralize TJ Watt, but I'm going to say nah because TJ Watt's too much of a dog. He's too much of an animal, especially because he got called out by Cortland Sutton saying that he's going to try to put hands on him.
Oh,
Yeah, I read that.
I do remember that.
Yeah,
I remember like skimming past that.
yeah. I think that he's going to enter the F around and find out club if he tries to. I mean, like, yo, if you want to try to put hands on TJ Watt, good luck with that, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, he wilding with that. Anybody that talk bad about TJ before the game, you just like,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
not
know
going to turn.
what you. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, like you gotta figure something out, Playboy. But am I with it or not?
Hmm.
I'm gonna say no as well, man. I think when they pay so much attention to TJ, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. You know, I think TJ will be able to probably get a sack, maybe a sack and a half. I think Alex might more so have like a forced fumble, a couple TFLs, um, those type of things. Maybe an interception, but to have more sacks than TJ this game, I'm gonna say nah. I'm not gonna say that it's not gonna be one game this season where Alex Highsmith don't, you know what I mean, have more sacks than TJ, but I don't think it's gonna go down this game, man. This is gonna be one of those. TJ is coming for revenge for not having 2 to 3 sacks last game, you know. But that's that, man. So we both saying nah with that. Next one. Are you with it or nah? The
Oh,
Steelers will rush for 200 yards.
I'm definitely with this one, 110%, because I think that they're going to try so hard to neutralize our passing game. They forget that we got 3 running backs and Justin Fields. So,
Right.
yeah, it's not unusual. I mean, but think about it, 50 yards per quarter, that's really doable for us. So I'm going to say I'm with it 100%.
I'm with it too, man. I'm with it too. I'm not all the way with it because I feel like the passing game may be a little better, like or be a little more involved. But I'm with it as far as I think that the Steelers will impose their will on you know the Broncos D line. Yeah, they got an all right D line, all right linebackers. But I think this is just one of those. Um, this is one of those games where the Steelers line just take the next step, you know. So I will go with that because you, like you said, you got 4 people. You got 4 people. I think Najee might actually crack 100. I feel like this might be one of the Najee 100 games. Him getting 20 carries again, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So that kind of defeats the purpose of the 100-yard game. He look like he need He like a running back that needs 20 carries to get 100. Jalen Warren, I see him probably getting a little more touches. Cordell Patterson may lose touches to that, but then again, he might take some of Justin Field touches. Either way, we probably gonna run that dang over 40 times again, 35 plus maybe. So I'm gonna stand firm, 10 toes down. I'm with it. Steelers will rush for 200 yards. Next one. Are you with it or not? Steelers defense will score a touchdown.
Whew. I would love to say. I mean, we forced 3 turnovers. Should have been 4. I'd love to see it, but I'm gonna say nah. But we are gonna get in good field position if we do. What you think?
Me, I think just for how I feel at this moment, I'm gonna say I'm with it. And it kind of goes back to the Alex Highsmith situation where I say, yeah, he gets forced fumbles, he might get an interception. He might cause one of them things that lead to a touchdown.
Yeah.
Where Bo Nix gets sacked maybe at the 10-yard line, 20-yard line, a little quick scoop and score situation,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say I'm with it, man. And the Steelers defense, if the Steelers defense score a touchdown, we might win by 3
For sure.
touchdowns, or at least 3 possessions. You know what I mean? So I'm going with that right there. So I'm gonna say I'm with it. Next one. Is you with it or not? George Pickens catches 2 touchdown passes. Bars.
I'd love to see it, but I'm not with it. But I think he does score his first touchdown of the season in this game.
He gets his first of the season.
Sure. 2, nah.
Okay. It's not a part of the with it or not, but how many yards you think he gonna get?
He's gonna crack at least 90.
At least 90?
He's gonna crack at least 90.
In my mind, I was like maybe 80. I can see him having 80 and 2 touchdowns.
Sure.
Gotta think last week he could have probably had 1 or 2. Just based off the catches he had, and it's like the momentum, he probably would have gotten the end zone on another play or 2 if it counted. So I'm gonna say yeah, man. I'm gonna say I'm with it. As much as I say the 200 yards on the ground, I think it's still possible for George Pickens to get 2 touchdowns, and then it don't mean that we got 40 points. Is that we can run the ball up and down the field, and George Pickens 20-yard touchdown, 30-yard touchdown. You feel me? Maybe a 40-yarder, couple catches here and there. So I'm gonna say I'm with it. I'm gonna say I'm with it, man. And last one of the show. Is you with it or not? Chris Boswell kicks and makes 3 field goals.
Oh, I'm for sure with it. Definitely, 110%. He was our flagship scorer in the last game, and I think he might replicate that. Now, a lot of people are saying they're skeptical about it because we're in Mile High, and this time it's an outdoor stadium. But yeah, I mean, even no matter conditions, rain, hail, sleet, snow, indoors, outdoors, he'll get those field goals, bro. So I'm with it for sure.
All right, I'm with it too, man. I think, you know what? I take it back. I'm gonna say no. I think he'll get 2. I think this is the game we get touchdowns.
Okay.
I think we'll be able to get touchdowns this time, so we won't necessarily need them to get that many field goals. I think we'll be able to punch in on like maybe 2 occasions, and then Boz probably get 2 field goals. So I'm gonna say nah, and I'm gonna say he'll just end up with maybe 2. But as far as that is all for with it or not. You know what I mean? New segment. We're gonna do that every Friday for the games. You feel me? Might be more. It was kind of, I don't want to say pressed for time, but it's something I thought about last minute. But yeah, I like how that went, man. So yeah, we're gonna keep that thing going, man. And then just the final, because Friday show is gonna be a little shorter than the Monday shows, man. So we're gonna finish it out with just our final predictions for this game, man. When I mean final prediction, Dread, I want all of it. I want the quarterback stats, the running back stats, receiver stats, what the defense done did, if we done some on special teams, and final score. If I didn't say that first, you know what I mean. So that's what I want. What's your final prediction for this Steeler game versus the Broncos at Mile High?
I think Tom is going to cook up something special, and all the players are going to rise to the occasion. Translation: this game is going to get uglier than the Kamala Harris-Donald Trump debate. But yeah, man, bars. But yeah, anyway, I think, on the ground, we're for sure going to crack 100. And GP, he's going to score his first his first through the air touchdown. Our defense, I don't think we covered this enough. Our defense gets 3 sacks. That could have been a bonus. Are you with it or not? Yeah, our defense get 3 sacks against Bo Nix. Yeah, and also
higher than that. If I would have did with it or not, I probably would have put 5. I think it's possible. Bo Nix kind of be trying to run.
Yeah, and I'm not mad at that. If you think our defense gets 4+ sacks on Bo Nix, I'm not mad at that at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, sure. I think they might get I think we hold them under 100 yards on the ground, but I don't think we contain them as far as the receiving game. I think they might get maybe 150 in the air on us. But then again, like I said, we might get a couple takeaways. But anyway, my final score is 24-14 Steelers.
Okay, 24-14.
Sir.
I'm gonna go with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Justin Fields, if he's the starter, let's just go with that, right? That he's gonna start. Justin Fields have a better game, like as far as passing. I think that, and when I mean better game, I'm not really speaking about where to like he had a bad game last week. Right. I'm just saying the fact that he'll have more throws that cause more damage, more splash plays with the arm, maybe one special play where he break out a sack and throw 40 yards for Pickens for a touchdown, 50 yards. One of those. But I think Justin Fields cracked 200. Nothing higher than 200, but I think he cracks 200 in the air. He gets 2 touchdowns. I want to say both going to GP, but I think Pat is going to get his first. I think Pat might get the first. And then GP get the second. It's a possibility he get 3, but I want to stick to the running game being 200, right? So Najee, I think Najee end up getting about 80, 90 yards. Jalen Warren might get about 30, 40 yards. I think Patterson might give us about like 40, 50 yards. Maybe 30 to 40 yards for Patterson. I want to say 40 to 50. And Justin Fields might get about 40 to 50, 40 to 70, honestly. So I think we're going to definitely get the 200, but it's going to be like running back by committee without it actually being that. Our defense, I think our defense get 5 sacks. I think 3 sacks will come in the second half. First quarter, I think TJ gets 1 or Alex. Second quarter, I think Cam or Benton or one of those guys, Larry O, get it. And then second half, I'm not going to pinpoint. It's going to be anybody. I think Alex Highsmith do something significant in this game that's positive in the efforts of the Pittsburgh Steelers winning. So I'm going to have to say Alex Highsmith gets at least a forced fumble, or if he don't get a forced fumble, at least 2 tackle for losses, significant ones. Ones that's like, all right, you ain't just catch him at the line. Nah, you caught him 3 yards back in the field, in backfield. And I think we get Bo Nix for maybe a pick or 2, but I'm gonna go with 1. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers win this game 26-10.
I dig it for sure.
6-10, man. I think our defense would just overwhelm the offense, especially when the defense see that our offense is putting in work, like the hard way. Like the defense seeing our offense like running the ball, like and like getting like just manhandling their defense. Our defense is gonna be hyped and ready to go. And when it's their time to show, they're gonna let motherfuckers know that they shutting shit down. You feel me? So 26-10. That is my prediction, man. Pittsburgh still. I mean, 26. I thought I said 36 for a reason. For some reason. But yeah, man, that's a prediction. Y'all let us know in the comments or whenever you hear it. All the audio listeners, shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all was there from day motherfucking one. You feel me? The video stuff just started maybe a year or two ago, man. But the audio family, I see y'all over there. Apple, Spotify, you feel me? Google, iHeart, all the other places you listen to the podcast, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. The people that's still coming in now. You feel me? Like we do this for fun, but we do this for y'all too. You feel me? Like we're no more than Steelers fans than y'all. Like, you feel me? We're not better Steelers fans than y'all. You feel me? None of that, man. We just love doing this, man. So shout out to everybody that tapped in. Dre, you got anything you want to promote right now?
Shoot, y'all know what it is. Y'all know where to find me. YouTube.com/TheDreadman, Instagram and TikTok, TheDreadman540. As always, it is a pleasure to meet like-minded Steelers fans, and always it's a pleasure to tap into the Steelers 7 podcast.
You already know, man. The Steelers for 7 podcast, episode 154 is in the motherfucking books. We are out of here, man.
It's a new season, baby. Steelers for 7 podcast, you already know what it is, man. Gang, gang, you already know what it is, man. Still a gang, it's a gang, it's the gang. You already know what it is, man. Going for that motherfucking Super Bowl, yeah.
Steelers for 7, yeah, we about to go get it. Still a game, we win it. Go down in the trenches, yeah. We ain't trying to kick it like Drake, we do it for the 6s, then we can kick it. Yeah, this our division, the other 3 go missing. Come on, let's get it, yeah. This our division, Super Bowl, let's win it. Steelers for 7, yeah, we about to go get it. Still a game, we win it. Go down in the trenches, yeah. We ain't trying to kick it like Drake, we do it for the 6s, then we can kick it. Yeah, this our division, the other 3 go missing. Come on, let's get it. Yeah, this our division. Super Bowl, let's win it.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and don't forget to follow the podcast on all streaming platforms.